Okay. I am happy to be a part of this year's field meeting, sharing my personal views about my art practice. At first, I would show a video clip of my previous project called 炸金花. Those direct translation is 5 golden flowers. I was born in China, Yunnan province. It's a place have a beautiful landscape and many ethnic minorities. In 2013, I had the opportunity to participate in an art residency located in Shiman, which is also a small village in Lijiang and a part of Yunnan province, which is not far from my hometown. Lijiang is a world heritage of the famous tourist city. So the organizer invited us to focus on introducing the ethnic history, cultural significance, as well as the importance of protecting the cultural and the environment resource within the part of China. But there were some other things I could not help to keep my eyes on, like the decorative landscape and the painting within space I was staying, the patterns of the tablecloths, those little pieces of discussed material which always caught my interest. So I started to collage this kind of trash image, avoiding this any element of the stereotyped Lijiang or the superficial representation of the history, ethnic culture which appear in other projects. So I also found that there is many local cool teenagers living in the suburban countryside, which I liked very much. So in China, most of young people leave their own hometown to the traveling to the larger city. In China, almost the people living in Shiman, because they benefit from selling land to the government and find job in the tourism industry. So yeah, the young people don't need to make money because they have it. So they choose to stay in the homeland. Playing card and mahjong is a way for killing time for the youngster here. So in some way, I feel like I was one of them as well. So we have more or less the same experience, interest, and all the confused about the person as well as the future holds. So at some point, by chance, I found a political fiction novel in one of them home. The book was called News from Nowhere, written by William Morris. This book is about a dream he had where the entire world turned into socialism. And he described how everything works within this system. Reading this book, I could not help to feeling like everything Morris described closely compared with the reality in Shiman in the time. And I immediately began to interview those young people in the town about the thought and feeling about the drastic change happening around them, particularly the mass migration of people from the new countryside town to the major city. So in this video, I used the software to give both William Morris and all the young villagers in a 3D mask to superimposing William Morris' original text with the voice of the youngster from the interview. And I am interested in how people define high from low art. I started to thinking about during my university study because a special program that research about aesthetic preference in Chinese families. Most of families use this kind of decoration and picture at home, where this type of picture and product are everywhere within the artwork. We go through a great pain to ignore these things, to instead to admire so-called high art, which never actually appear in our real lives. So we have to be educated to deny that these things are beautiful. Such low technique product in countryside and the aesthetic taste inspire me and show up through my installation and video work. Those light box and tray with light is ready-made product found by many families or homes or restaurant or China, maybe or Asia as well. So in my opinion, this is real beauty there. This is the wisdom of the ordinary people. So when we show it real, sometimes it feels cool, like the scalpel is cutting into the flesh, opening up the possibility to another reality. We have to face our own identity. The life in Shiman and many other places in China is like playing mahjong. We destroyed everything before we rebuild once more. So at the opening of my show in Shanghai, my friend and I play mahjong, use this automatic mahjong table as a live installation. And the sculpture of cupcake referring to Yulong, which is the holy mountain worshipped by people for generations. This is a mountain become a backdrop of the old city. During the day, people wearing the traditional clothes and as if acting on the stage. At night, they change to their own clothes and go back to the newly development part of the town, to the internet cafe, McDonald's, and the local nightclubs. So the holy mountain of Yulong became just a background with an old story. It's just like the cupcake. She is truly fabulous, spectacular, and elegant. But what the youngster here like is another kind of beauty. We have seen this beauty in decorative pictures, tablecloths, on TV advertisement, the image of cupcake, ice cream, and hamburgers floating in the sky standing all over the landscape. That is what we truly love and desired. After the 5 Golden Flower project, I have becoming more concerned with how art may be collaborate in our private life and social activities. So I began to organize another project called the Exhibitionist Curated Nails. The idea behind this project was start from my personal experience. I want to do my own manicure, but for me, it's too expensive. So my friend asked me, why don't you do my own nails? So I started to look at the nail polish set and buy material online. I found one display which is have different nail designs on a same board. It's titled Exhibition on top. When I first saw it, I feel it's funny someone calling a nails an exhibition. Then I start to think, why not? Why not make an exhibition on people's nails? Nail polishing or painting has been deemed as a self-beautification and decorative process of female body as part of daily life. It's a mark of the artificial reforming of natural extreme of the beauty. And people see it as an excellent practice of body aesthetic. In the contemporary context, people are more into reforming to the body and looking into themselves. Exhibiting the appearance for body has become a way to express the views. So a nail is a space to display the artistic taste, and it's a growing need to be continually update one nails within a period of 1 month's time. It's the same duration which exhibition takes place in a gallery. So in this way, I'm concerned with how nails may be function as a gallery space. So in the exhibitionist project, I'm trying to break the barriers between daily display and art exhibition so that everybody may be an exhibition space and an art institution. I'm using nail to mimic the viral function of an art institution. So exhibitionist is a project who converts all the creation of manual labor into art practice. Furthermore, it may be understood as a modern political shape of the right to life. So the Curated Nail project is using nail as an open platform which welcomes everybody who is interested in curating an nail exhibition on people's nails. So it is possible that nail the smallest exhibition space in the world. Nail is an institution which is low cost, fold-like guided, and structurally simple and flexible. It can be a moving exhibition on our hands, so people could take the exhibition from here to visually anywhere. Please note this is an open program that I call for people to join. So everybody submits their own nail proposal, acting as a temporary curator. So today I'm very pleased to welcome the entire audience to join this program. So I guess you may already gotten the leaflet from my lovely assistants. So if you have any idea of your own nail exhibition, please send me the proposal back by email. And we will collaborate and execute your idea on the nail space at a later date. Thank you. As we understand, the nail is a part of our body. When we wear the curated nail, our lives are affected, so we can see it and feel it all the time. This is a process that transformation of our body and the confirmation of identity. Many proposals I have received from curators point out this issue related to body as well. So this is some example of the proposal I got received. And you can see there is some nails are hairy, some nails are moving, and some have a portrait on them. And other proposals relate to religion, sex, commercial advertisement or relationships, or even questioning the art system. So when I start to organize this program, I try different ways to invite people to join. In the beginning, I try to make connection with some official art platforms, but I feared because they rejected me, replied to me that they cannot accept the nail as a real space. And it's difficult to believe that nail art is real art. So I start to use social media and transforming the elevator into a self-organized and self-promote project. So I quickly made those GIF image in one day. And as means to advertise and promote this project, I put the GIF on different platforms such as WeChat and Facebook, others, and trying to, in the online chatting group, this GIF emojis spread very fast and wide. So many people became aware of this project. Then I did a lot of offline events to promote the exhibitionists as well. So this is start from the home party from my friend's house, and the old technique workshop of doing the old painting on nails, and it's turning into a bigger event, and some like celebrity involved. And also, Curated Nails has been collaborated with many institutions, media, and brands. So this is some example. This is Nail to Go. Scan this QR code. You can actually paint on nails on the smartphone and share it online. So this is a collaboration with the online drawing app. And over 4,000 people upload the nail drawings, and the image has been seen in real time. And this is Nail Museum. I hope every function in the museum could be including on nails. And we create some cyberspace as a nail residency. And we invite different people to collaborate and trying to have the experience to residency on nails. And now we collaboration with Art Fair to do a nail salon on Art Fair to make a special edition of nails, and they can collect the artwork in their own nails. So as important character of the nail space is that it has a potential to go viral. Like it itself is a media. When we meet people, we show it off, and all the people do installation on nails, they often take photo and post them to the social media. So this function is another kind of dissemination. In this way, more and more people participate in this program, and the project growing by themselves. So it's come from happening within various art circles, but soon develop into a crowdsourcing social engagement movement. So I'm trying to use nail to imitate the functionary and the on the operational model of today's institution by means of media-based tools. My goal is to create the participation of artwork like the real contemporary art institution. So basically, in this project, I'm trying to make a nail or myself become a self-organized institutions. So far, I have been applied over 115 people participate and propose the curating terms with the space of nail. During the past 2 years, various of institution and city have invited the curated nail to participate exhibition and event. As a result, 24 on-style activity has been complete. This photo is from my recent exhibition, one of the most event I did in space station of the project. And thank you for attention today. If you have any interest in this project, please look at and follow the webpage for more information. Thank you.